What's up, everybody? It's me, Biggs. Another day out here in beautiful SoCal, and the temperatures are much better. They're not as hot. It's 75 degrees out. I don't even need the AC on, but I'm doing that because, the wind and whatnot. I'm trying a new angle right now. It's not the greatest angle. It kind of is a little bit too low, but at least I can get a video out. It's so hard to get content out in a timely manner and still be able to do everything else you got to do. It just sucks. I wish I had more time to do what I want to do and do what I love. But for right now, I'm making the best with what I got. I am able to basically utilize 3 days a week to prepare myself in my businesses in the right direction. So that's kind of cool. I'm digging that without a shovel. A little recap since the last video. So I'm back into the limelight of things. I decided to team up with Jamie Lim again, and it's literally been 10 years since the last time we tag teamed at an event, and so I wanted to kick it off with a bang. And the first event that I started to do was Metropolitan Fashion Week in Los Angeles, downtown LA. It was at City Hall. It was the first time that they've ever held it at City Hall. It was amazing. It was really cool. I was actually on staff sister, so that was cool. It's another thing that you could put on your resumes of experiences that you have done, things that you've learned, and stressful events that you've been around and or succeeded to conquer in your life. So when you guys are building, you always look for a way to keep track of all these crazy project. I wasn't involved with it from the start. I wish I was, but I was there for the main event, and that was the key. The key thing was I was there when it mattered and when the event took off, and I was able to provide a comfortable window that Jamie could shoot the models and do the things that he wanted to do at the event. So it worked out perfectly, and I got my name out there a little bit, just a little bit. I really wasn't, hey, what's up? Yeah, that's right. Maximus checking in. If you guys haven't seen his channel, he's getting ready to start it. Maximus Industries. It's another partner in Elite Society and Team Alpha Task Force. This gentleman is a crucial part of our growth as well. So go check him out, subscribe to him, give him those big likes. Yeah, Maximus Industries. He just commented down below. But definitely, you gotta, what I call stat pad. You gotta pad your resumes. You gotta make sure you put all those experiences in there, because they are things that you've done. You did learn some stuff. You did network and connect with people. And so when they see that, they're going to see how multi-layered you are and how much experience you really have with a lot of different stuff. So I definitely, I like it because, it shows that I'm doing, all that I can. So anyways, right now what I'm doing, pretty much Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm leaving that up to business development and business growth. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're kind of up in the air. If I have an event, I'm going to go to it. If not, I'm going to drive Uber a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Dang, man. Just watched my car, and this guy's boat is like leaking water all over the place. Drives me nuts. I'm down to one car wash left. Just one. they have slowly sold off all of their car washes that they own, this family that I like going to. And now they just got one, and it's in the area that I work. But it's difficult, because now if I want to go get a car wash on the weekend, I have to drive all the way in to do so, which is kind of a bummer, but it's worth it. It's worth it. But yeah, so I gotta clean the car. But other than that, yeah, we conquered Fashion Week. It was amazing. I am blown away, just at the professional. Man, I learned a lot. So it was the first time I shot on this camera phone, right? And so I had it. I just turned it on and shot it. Boom, and it looked good, but it wasn't like jaw dropping, right? I wasn't like, damn, that's so awesome. It was like, it's pretty nice. Well, I turned out later, I needed to get pointers and refresh my memory on, a bunch of stuff, and I didn't do so well. I mean, I got footage. I can make it work in post-production, but I needed to focus, on the action, watch at a certain point, zoom in on the person, zoom out as they walk in, go up and down the body of what they're wearing, show off the accessories, pay attention to the shoes, right? The shoes that they're wearing, facial expressions, a quick little shot of all that for every single model. And because that's basically what they want. But what I didn't do, I didn't really do that. I towards the end, I got better and better at it. But there's a certain, like for photography, every time they walk, their back leg, when it's getting ready to come up, click. That's when you take a picture. So every time they're walking in, as a photographer, what you do is click, 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 click. Every time that they're walking, boom, 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 right? What that does is it sets you up for nothing but beautiful shots. For when you're in post, it's easier to clean up or crop and select down that one money shot from each model, right? You don't want 15 shots of one unless it's like, some super model you got, and then you can just post a bunch. But you basically want to keep it, to one shot that is really superb of each model. And even then, you're not posting all the models when you're you're only posting the ones that stood out, the pictures that were like jaw-dropping, right? And or same with video clips, right? You're not going to post every single one. I will, on my YouTube channel, I'll post one edited long version video of just everything how it happened, right? But then I'm gonna make some teasers. I'm gonna make like 30-second teaser, 45-second teaser, 1-minute teaser, 2-minute teaser, 5-minute, roll shot, basically, right? Now, what that does, it allows for you to set up, experiential history, and it shows what you're doing, how you're doing it, and it also gives whoever that you're working for or for that event, it gives them creative abilities to show off your work, So, man, the lighting of this right now, the sun is like beating right in my face. I got the sun visor up, but then it's like so bright down here. I apologize. It is what it is. But so yeah, it's interesting to see that, and the best way to do it is, right, if you want to be a photographer, you go and study all the best photographers in the world, right? Study what makes them so great, what kind of camera equipment they use, how they use it, how do they set up, what kind of bags are they using to set up, what kind of emergency backup stuff they use, even down to like tape, markers, pens, extra business cards, like electrical cords, all this kind of stuff. We ran into a little bit of an issue at our event because we had packed everything, but we didn't pack multiple markers. We didn't pack any of our electrical extension cords. We didn't have any of that, or a power surge unit, because there everything's running on spider boxes. So you're feeding off a spider box. Anybody can shut that box off. Anybody can turn it on. So you're risking blowing up your equipment for those who don't know how to operate spider boxes or use them and whatnot. So it could be a number of things, but you got to be prepared, and you got to protect your expensive equipment. So that's kind of why I'm leaning in towards getting a camera such as like the Canon SL2, because it's not, even though it's not 4K for video, it's lightweight, it's in a small body. So I don't know. I got my computer set up to handle 4K now. I put all those thousands of dollars into it. So it'd be silly not to get a camera that handles 4K as well, right? It'd be silly not to future-proof it, because 4K is going to be for a long time the standard. It's just going to be the standard. So last night I had a problem with my VLC media player. I don't use Windows Media Player because it just can't handle all of the stuff that I like to do in post production, and or like, you know, how I go about, you know, editing all that stuff, and viewing numerous clips, and then making edits on it, then exporting it, and then viewing it, and then, you know, you have to constantly go over these clips like hundreds of times, and it just doesn't provide the quality that I like. So I use VLC, and when I used it, I put in my 4K, and it was choppy as hell. And so I had to go on YouTube and find somebody who knew how to, with the updated version of it, smooth out the 4K videos without a problem. And there was a gentleman overseas. I don't know his name, but I found a video, and after his third way of explaining how to do it, it clicked, and I found the settings that I needed based on his video, and it made my videos tremendously smooth. It was awesome. So I really thank you know, YouTube community for helping me out. I hate this autofocus, man.